It was supposed to be a normal night in East Hollywood, California. Then one car changed everything. Over 30 injured, a taco stand crushed, a valet podium destroyed. Chaos broke out, bystanders beat the unconscious driver, and a gunman appeared from the shadows. Check this out.
A chaotic scene this morning in East Hollywood after a car plowed through a crowd of people leaving a nightclub. At least 30 people were injured in the early morning crash. And at one point, more than 100 firefighters were at the scene responding to the crash.
And that is where we find Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda. She joins us live from the scene where crews are still working to piece together what happened here. Monica?
Irene and Tony, good morning. A huge response from first responders to make sure that they treated everybody on scene. More than 30 people were injured. If you can see here behind me, they are power washing the area where this all happened off of Santa Monica and Vermont. So apparently the scene here behind me, there's a taco stand, there's a valet stand, and then that building behind us, that's a nightclub. And that is why there were so many people out here around 2 o'clock in the morning. Some were getting out of the club, some were trying to get into the club, and others were by that taco stand trying to get food when suddenly a car came and crashed into that crowd of people. Watch this.
He just smacked everybody bro.
And you can see the chaos there. LAFD confirming around 30 people were injured when that silver car hit a crowd of people on Santa Monica Street around 2 o'clock this morning. We're told at least 7 of those patients were taken to a trauma center in critical condition. Here's an LAFD spokesperson on what they saw when they first showed up.
Firefighters arrived on scene. There was a lot of the bystanders were trying to help out people that were injured. There was a lot of people were just trying to render aid as best they could. A lot of trauma injuries that are associated with being struck by a vehicle. So that's where they were transported to a trauma center because they were hit by a vehicle. And it drove into the crowd, and 30 people were affected.
And again, more than 100 firefighters responding to this scene. No fatalities reported so far, but we do have new information that we just got confirmed from LAPD's Rampart Division. They tell us that a driver, the person driving in that car, was removed from a nearby business. At that point, that driver then crashed into that crowd of people. Somebody at that point who was in that crowd took that driver out of the car and they began to beat him up. At some point, that driver was shot. So there is a suspect who the police are now looking for. Lots of moving pieces in this, and of course we will continue to track all of those injuries and keep you updated. But right now, no fatalities reported. Live in East Hollywood, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
This is no filter news. Truth served raw, bold, and uncut. Hit that sub, stay loud, and catch us on the next drop. We don't fade out. We level up.